Howdy folks, and welcome to episode 28 of Feed the Beast Beyond. And check it out. I have made this thing huge. I added a few more levels to it than I originally planned. I only intended it to be one tall, and yeah, it kind of grew. Now, I have gone ahead and put in some Yellorium, and I've done some testing. I've messed with this thing. I've gone in creative and built up a few different variations, and it has not gone well. Let me do this. I'm going to break in here real quick so that I can show you how I've got this thing laid out a little bit. We're just going to take a few of these off the top here. Alright, so this is pretty much it. I've got the fuel rods with the control rods on top. I have manulin blocks right next to each fuel rod. And then I've got graphite blocks in the middle to dissipate the heat. Let me tell you, I went through so many different things trying to find a better way to do this, and I don't know what's going on. I seem to recall in Sky Factory 2.5 getting some pretty decent rates, but with this, it's not working. I'm not getting what I want out of this thing, and it's a little frustrating. But with this current setup, this is the highest RF per tick that I've been able to get. Alright, so let's come over here, and we're going to go ahead and activate this thing, and we're going to let it fire up. Now the heat is going to go up, but I think it stops right up here. Let's see, where is it going to stop? Yeah, you see it's slowed down significantly. Now, I have been able to keep the heat down here, but when I do that, my RF per tick is incredibly low. So, right here, I'm able to get about 283 to 284,000 RF per tick. Alright? The problem is this right here. This thing is creating so much waste. It's pumping these out way too fast. You see that? At that rate, good God, I'm going to burn through the Yellorium that I got. And I'm not getting enough of an output on this to make it worthwhile. So let me turn this off. We're going to wait till it gets down to 0 RF per tick. And then I want to show you something else. It's just, this was a letdown. That's what it was. I mean, the fuel reactivity, most of what I tested, I got 100%. But the higher this is, the better your fuel to RF ratio. So I think I'm doing pretty good getting the reactivity up in the 500s like that. It's just, it's not good enough. And I'm not sure if it's a config setting or what. I don't know what the deal is. But for some reason, I cannot get more than 300,000 RF per tick unless I go even bigger. Now, sure, I can go bigger, but then it's going to be dumping out the waste even faster. And I don't want that. Alright, this thing's almost down. Come on, you're almost there. I'm waiting for it to get down to 0. Because I don't want this interfering with the other thing. Come on. A little faster, please. It's still producing power. Even though it's off, it's still producing power while it's cooling down. That's what this is. Alright. It finally zeroed out. This is still slowly going down. But it's finally zeroed out. Now check this out, okay? You recall I have my tower of Nether Star generators over here. The top 48 generators have speed upgrades in them. Alright, and with the speed upgrades, there's still 0 buffer over here. So it's burning through these. I am actually using more Nether Stars than I'm getting from 2 Woot farms. Okay, so I'm going to need to build up a 3rd Woot farm to get Nether Stars. But even at that, only the top 48 have upgrades in them. The rest of them don't. Alright, and then there's this over here. I took down the watermill tower that was over there, and I built this one up. Now this one is, I don't know if somebody else may have come up with this design or not, but whenever I was playing with it, this is the design that I came up with. And it's just these 8 in a circle right here with a water source right in the middle. And then you go around that. You start off on the corner, it's easier that way, and skip 3 blocks, and then go along the corner until you're lined up with this one, which will be 3 blocks away. Go along the edge here until you line up with that corner, which is also 3 blocks away. Just keep repeating that, and then you put a water source right here in the middle, so that it's 1 away from there and 1 away from there. Alright, then you skip one. You skip that one, and you put a water source right here, so that it's at this middle one right here. And you do that all the way around. Alright? Then on the outside, you put the water source here, skip one, water source, skip one, water source, skip one, water source, skip one, water source. Okay? That's all it is. And I did this that many times. I made a few of these, okay? Overall, my total grid power is now 10,240. That's pretty good. So I've got the grid power to support every single one of these having the upgrades in it, but I don't have the Nether Stars to support it. However, even though less than 1/4 of these have the upgrades in them, check this out. Now mind you, this is still sucking power out and sending it off to other things, okay? 2 builders, my refined storage system, and the 2 Woot farms, all of those are still sucking power out of this thing while those generators are putting power in. And this is how much I'm getting after everything is taken out. I'm getting 4.79 million RF per tick. I mean, that's insane. Now, granted, if I turn this off and stop the output, it doesn't change it too much. 4.84 million. Okay? So, all in all, the 2 Woot farms and the refined storage and the 2 builders, they're not really drawing that much power off of this. So I am getting over 4.5 million RF per tick just from these. And like I said, that's less than 1/4 of them with the upgrades in them. I want to upgrade all of them, but I don't have enough Nether Stars for that. I'd have to build at least 1 more of these Woot farms in order to do that. The Woot farm is not using anywhere near enough power to be a negative draw on it. So, I mean, that's just fantastic. This is working great. I couldn't have asked for this to turn out any better. I just was hoping that I could get that same amount of power from the reactor. But the reactor, as much space as it takes up, I mean, this thing is huge. It takes up a large amount of space. It's not doing as good as that one tower right there. and that's kind of sad. um, and in order to get this to the point that it would put out as much power as that is, I'd be burning through Yellorium faster than I can get it. So it's pretty much not worth it. I'm just going to leave that there, leave it off, and maybe if there's an update that changes it, or if I can figure out some way to get better power out of this, I'll do it. But as it stands right now, the reactor's dead. I'm not even going to mess with it. But night has fallen, so let me sleep real quick, and we'll be right back. Alright, now, as far as the Manulin blocks go, that was over here. Let me get all of this out of here. There we go, we got that out. Let's get this out of here. We're going to insert there, and we're going to, can I just, oh, yeah, extract here. So we want to take all this out as well. There. Yeah, get all that out of there. We're going to turn that off too. As soon as that's done draining, I can flip it around. I have one of my builders in the nether draining all the materials out of there, except for netherrack. I'm having netherrack destroyed. So, I mean, I've got the resources. The resources are not the problem. Let me see here. Do I have enough in here? No, wrong way. There we go. Oh, and that was already on. Alright, as soon as that's... Okay, yeah, that should be good. Alright, so that'll finish topping that off. And then I've got this drum over here that's still almost full with all of the smelting I've done. It's a little ridiculous, but let's take a look. Ardite. I've got 15,000 Ardite ore. And that's after everything, all the blocks I've made. I've got 16,000 cobalt. That's insane. Manulin, 2.7 thousand blocks of Manulin. I've got a lot of materials. And all of that, originally I had gone through and put Manulin throughout the whole reactor, thinking that that would be the big solution, is if I had Manulin throughout the whole thing. No. I got less power out of that than combining it with the graphite blocks. So, yeah. Other things that have changed. First off, I moved this. I don't know if this 3x4 setup like this is going to work. I haven't tested it. I have no idea. We'll see what happens whenever I get to it. But it was in the middle of the floor here, and it was kind of in the way, so I just shifted it over, and I put these little apatite blocks around it, just as kind of like a barrier. I don't know. I kind of like it. I'm going to leave it. Nothing really has changed over here. I can't remember what I was doing with this. But I was trying... These are hooked up to smelteries and the furnace. Oh, that's right, that's right. I was trying to make more graphite. I was trying to make graphite more faster. So I was throwing just stacks and stacks of coal in here, filling this up, cooking it down to graphite, because it was just taking too long going through a single smeltery. So I was trying to kind of push it along, make it do what I wanted to do. Over here, this was me playing with other power solution possibilities. If you take wheat, you know I've got the wheat farms right over there. If you take wheat and run it through the sag mill, let me get that out of there, you will get flour, alright? And then, if you cook flour in the redstone furnace with the Trivection chamber augment, this will give you additional food when cooking, okay? That is automatically pushing over here. Bread, alright? Then this is cooking, and I've got the same augment over here. So 1 bread equals 2 toast, alright? Then, I've got that going over into these culinary generators, which seem like a good enough idea, but it's really not needed. Because the nether star generators have 4 times the capacity, and they output more power than the toast does. The toast does 56 RF per tick, and I think the nether stars are like 120 or something. You know what? Let's find out. I can do this. Right click on that. Go to the nether star generator. Oh, hell. 4,000 RF per tick. Okay? And it's not even a competition. This is pointless. So what I'm going to probably do is take out these 2 generators and instead have it feed into a chest that goes into the system here so that I have food. Because that's a good way to make a lot of food. Alright, let me throw these seeds in here because I don't want them. Let's get those out of here. I have also made more disk drives and yeah, because this was completely full. All of these were red, jam-packed. I couldn't get anything else into the system, so I had to real quick try and make another one of these, and that put some relief on it. And I've just been trying to make a couple here and there whenever I think about it to throw them in there, expanding my storage. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it as far as changes. Let me take a look at the journey map here. Whoa. What happened? Why is it not showing? Okay, really? This is annoying. Okay, so it shows that spot. But, okay, whatever. This map is messed up. I uncovered a ton of area, okay? Let me get rid of that and that. Because while I was out exploring, I found 2 more underwater temples. And I was trying to find a good place to live that was closer to this, to the end portal. And it's just not there. There's not anything really that's much closer. I mean, there's this right here, which I seriously think, I like I said, I like this green. I like this green a lot better than I do that green over there. So I am considering clearing this out of the trees a little bit, maybe completely, and building over here. There's also this jungle over here that I'm thinking about. I could possibly knock out the trees here, but I don't know. I mean, it's got this nice little cove here, so I could possibly build in there. But yeah, I'm just trying to find something that's closer to that end portal. What is this? Night vision. Oh, okay. It's just a little divot. That's pretty neat. I like the way that formed. That's pretty cool. But this has that same green that I prefer, so that might work, but that's it. There is nothing else between here and the end portal that is closer. Now, granted, from here, let me see here, from this little cove, how far away are we from the end portal? Oh, look at this. This looks, well, no, it's the same level. Okay. Yeah, so from this cove, we are 491 meters, 490 meters. But if I come back over here to my current home, come on. I need to be able to move faster. This is ridiculous. Well, let's see here. From this little patch right here, we are 723. Alright, so that's a significant difference. And then, if I come back over towards home, what in the world? Okay, here we go. There's the reactor. Okay. Alright, from home, we are 1,100 meters, okay? So, I mean, that is a significant difference in distance. So I might just go ahead and make that move over to that little jungle area. I'm not entirely sure. Now check this out. You see right underneath me, just above my crosshair, there's that dark spot. Check this out. I didn't know these things were in here. I had found a couple of them. I saw these dark spots and I went to them to see what they were. Oh wait, no, that's not it. That's just a hole. Oops. Never mind. Now I have to find one. There are treasure chests in the water. Now you've got these little spheres right here, which they're pretty cool. Oh, here we go. Treasure chest in the water. Check this out. Open it up. Get the goodies. What did we get? We got some gold, raw fish, plapple jam, and gold nugget. It's not that big a deal, but when you open the chest, it disappears. Okay? Now, these guys over here, these spheres, check this out. Let me come down here. I'm just going to land on it, vein mine it. Oh, crap. That one had stuff in it. Had mobs in it. Let's get out of there real quick. Alright. I need to eat. Okay. Oh boy, we're feeling some lag here. Okay. Yeah, drown, stupid. Okay, here we go. Yeah, die. Alright. But yeah, these things, they have ores inside them. That's platinum ore. It's got lapis, gold, diamonds. Just random things. It's not really anything special. What I think the important part is the actual sphere itself. Open. Damn. Why didn't the door open? The sphere itself is full of this. Abyssal stone. I don't know what it's good for, but we have it. And it's Railcraft. I haven't ever messed with that, so who knows? Who knows? So, what I want to do, which I don't have time to do it today, but what I want to do is get some of this draconic stuff going. Alright? I want the draconic armor set, and I want the heavy duty stuff. Not this, but this. Okay? So, to make the boots, I need the wyvern boots. To make those, I need 6 draconium ingots, a wyvern core, diamond boots, and a wyvern energy core. Okay, wyvern energy core, yeah, that's all it is. So basically, I have to make the purple set first, then the orange set. But, like I said, I don't think I've got time for that today. Let me see, what do we need? We need, okay, so I'm going to need 6 per. So, where is this? That should be plenty. And then I need the diamonds. Let me see here. Diamond. Alright, we're going to start off. We're going to do that. That. Let me grab that one. Okay. Why are you being stupid like that? That one. That one. And that one. Okay, so now I have all those parts. So I don't need the diamonds anymore. Let's see, each one of these is going to need a wyvern core. Do I have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool, we got those. And then each one of them is going to need a wyvern energy core. Do I have enough for that? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Awesome. Okay, so then I can make those, and then we can make the next level. Oh my god. Draconic energy cores and awakened cores. Oh man. Oh man. Alright, so yeah, I've got some stuff to make. I'm going to work on making this guy right here. Let's see, how many did I need for each one? I need... Okay, yeah, I only need 1 for each one, it looks like. Well, let's see here. There's the helmet. The chest is different. Oh, here we go. Fusion craft. Okay, yeah. I only need 1 there. Only need one there, and only need one there. Okay, so I need 4 of this one. To make that, I need 4 of these. And you do it with another star. And then to make these, I need 4 of those. So, okay, I've got some stuff to make. So, I will make that stuff, and we will see about making ourselves the supposed best armor in the game. Because I'm still using this Dark Helm stuff from Ender.io. Granted, I love the night vision. The night vision is awesome. But, yeah, it's time to step it up a little bit. But that's going to do it for today, folks. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.